So I'm going to take these rough cut pine from a local sawmill from God knows when. This was a building I tore down. And I'm going to turn it into fascia because they're pretty damaged. I'm going to be a little short. I'm going to have to use another piece. These ain't quite 12 foot, so I'll probably put a 2 foot or a 4 foot piece in the middle and then trim these off. But I gotta find one real quick that I can start planing down and make one, and then we'll go through and I'll get them planed and I'll show you a little bit of the planing process. It's a pain. So I'm going to edge one side, plane it down, so when I put it through the table saw to cut to the right length, it'll be, I can cut it to the width I need. Most of these are way over 1.5 inches by 3.5. One of them is actually 4 inches by 2 inches, so it's going to take a bit. Well, that was just barely taking a 1/4 inch off of all of them. I've seen some bad spots that I'm going to go ahead and flip it over, run them through the other side, kind of start thinning them down. I may take them all the way down like this to my length I need, or width I need. So I think my planer's a little dull. It ought to go through pine a little bit better than that, but for these 3 boards I'm not going to switch out. There's a spot. So what I'm going to do is probably, it's got a little rot right there, but they've been off and underneath the building for 10 years. So I mean, I've had them put up where they was dry and not getting any moisture. I was kind of surprised to see how good a shape they're still in, because they was in there with my other pine lumber. This was sawed at a local sawmill. I don't know how long ago. I don't even know how old the building was. And I took the building down about 10 years ago. So, and I'm just now getting around to using up some of the last bits of the building. So, all right, well, we're going to get back after it. I'll start planing the other side and see how it turns out. Down one. That's still sappy. That's still sticky. It's kind of weird that it's still like that. All right, I'm gonna let them go with that, and then I'll just trim them with the table saw. I'm gonna plane them down now to the thickness I need. Yeah, I think 1 3/4 will do it. Good starting point anyway. Almost looks like new pine coming out of the store, other than nail holes and a little bit of bad spots in it. Them knots are really hard. Well, that's a true 2x4. I mean, it's a little doty on that one side. Bad spots. But it's 1.5 by 3.5. As close as I can get it. And it's not where I need it to be. But I'm going to go ahead and plane them down. But I got to take a break. It's 90 degrees out here and I'm really getting overheated. May have to break out my big fan today. Alright, so hope that helps, seeing how hard it is to how much work it takes to get these boards planed down. The oaks even worse, they're harder.